doing? Welcome to chickensonthecheap.com. I'm Jeff, and cameraman Josh is right back there, and we're here to prove that if a blind guy and a 9-year-old can raise chickens at home, you can too. Alright, today we're going to be talking about the enclosure for the chickens. We are about actually 7 days from getting our first peeps and starting the whole incubation process, but in the meantime, I'm a little obsessive compulsive and like to do things early. I've been working on the pen. Not quite finished, but you'll get the idea. Basic things you'll need: chicken wire. Well, we did this whole enclosure, including the dog kennel, which we'll use with the coop, for about $177. So it's pretty cheap and pretty darn good when you consider some of the do-it-yourself building just the coops themselves were like 500 bucks. And we're only planning on having 4 chickens. That's a lot of eggs you got to get to make up the 500 bucks. So for 177, this is what we got. You're gonna need chicken wire. They sell it in all kinds of different heights. We went with the 5-foot tall and 50-foot length, which was about 44 bucks. You'll need some sort of steel posts. These were 6.5 feet tall. You just drive them into the ground with a sledgehammer. It's pretty easy. We're not exactly perfectly square here because, again, I'm blind and not very good at construction stuff. So what it lacks in beauty, it'll make up for in function. So one of the things you want to make sure is before you get started, always check, dial 211 or 811 or whatever it is. Just don't dial 911. It's 811. You make sure you have your utilities marked. You'd hate to be driving a steel thing into a cable that carries high voltage. Just saying. Things to avoid. So once you get your posts lined up, and we're actually one short, so this Saturday we'll be getting a new one for right there. I miscalculated. You want to bury the bottom of the fence at least 6 to 12 inches underground, which is what we did. We were probably about 6 to 8 inches. Most of the way around. The reason for that is if any predators try digging under to get your chickens, they're going to encounter a barrier, which will hopefully slow them down and deter them long enough for your chickens to make some noise and get you to take care of the problem. Plus, we're situated here personally between 2 huge trees, and there's so many roots in the ground I doubt they'll get in anyway. To prevent predators getting in from top, like hawks, we got hawks around here. And I've seen some farms, backyard farms, where they don't have this kind of thing, and I guess their chickens are okay. We were just concerned about it, so we decided we got some 20-pound test fishing line, and just made a mesh, which is nearly finished, across the top, so predators can't get in once again, and the chickens, even though they're not capable of sustained flight, they can't get away nonetheless. Spacing you want to consider. They say 3 to 4 square feet per chicken is what you need to have adequate space for free range chicken raising. And we only planned on having 4, so obviously 16 square feet is more than enough. We ended up with an 11 by 11 enclosure, 121 square feet. Obviously a little bit of overkill, but I'm looking to have some healthy birds, good eggs, and good chicken later on. The one problem I did have, and am still in the process of solving the problem, is the gate. We, trying to keep this on the cheap, decided to try to recycle an old baby gate, which is semi-functional. I am going to figure out a better way to do this though, because as you can probably see, there's a space at the bottom and it doesn't go all the way to the top. Kind of pointless. Also, one thing you might want to do is make sure you get yourself a couple cinder blocks. As you can see here, we've got ours generally placed. I have to level them out. We are on a bit of a slope here. But you want your chicken coop, your kennel, whatever you end up using for your chickens to roost and lay their eggs, you want it off the ground a little bit, just so it's not down in the water and mess and whatnot. But that's about it. Again, we're about 7 days away from the first peeps arriving, and the first video actually including chickens. So we're excited about that, and I look forward to putting up more videos. Again, this is some kind of wild creature running around. This is Jeff and Josh, proving once again here on chickensonthecheap.com that if we can do it, anybody can do it. See ya.